Hi friends, I'm the vegan. Breakfast time with fruit salad and ice cream. Warm days are calling for ice cream. I make a Blitz ice cream with bananas and strawberries today. But let's wait. First I make a fruit salad with a yogurt dressing. I have strawberries and blueberries also in the fruit salad. And very nice with strawberries and blueberries both is cinnamon. So I make a cinnamon yogurt dressing. And here the yogurt, it's a cashew yogurt. I'll show you another video how to make it. To blend the cashews, the video is linked under this video. You blend cashews with water. Ratio 1:1 gives you a kind of Greek yogurt texture. Thick, creamy, the way we want it. And also I add bacteria acidophilus. That makes it then a yogurt overnight in a warm room temperature and then in the fridge, and it gets more and more hearty. So the second ingredient of the yogurt is date mousse. As I make a cinnamon yogurt, especially for cinnamon, I prefer to have the sour yogurt flavor. This is super healthy for the intestines. To sweeten it a little bit with date mousse. And again, there's another video under this one with date mousse, how to make that. And that is easy because you just blend dates with water. I show that. Lasts for a week or so in the fridge, the date mousse, until it can begin to turn sour. Cinnamon now, that is the flavor for my yogurt dressing. It's wonderful with sweet flavors, also other flavors, but mainly it's used for sweet desserts, and to my knowledge. And it is one of the healthiest things you can eat. In general, spices and herbs are the second healthiest foods on the planet for humans. And so, I put a little bit of water in it. Just a little bit. Yeah. It's a little bit thick and creamy, and I'd like it a little bit more runny because I have bananas in the fruit salad. And if it is too thick, not runny enough, it may be a little bit too clumsy or everything. So a little bit of, maybe a little bit more. I'll show you in a moment the texture I'm talking about. It's just a tiny amount of water, not too much. It shouldn't be runny, really runny. It should be a little bit, not too thick. Yeah, that is now nice. I'll show you here. So this is the kind of runniness I'm talking about, you see. Still thick and creamy, but it is also not too thick. Otherwise, when it is too thick, just the plain yogurt, for example, what then happens is when you add the fruit to the fruit salad, to the dressing, as I do here, as it's a cup of strawberries, they're just in season, blueberries. I always have blueberries at home, frozen, be it fresh, and it doesn't matter. We should eat blueberries every single day. You really live longer with blueberries. The brain is directly impacted. Children eating blueberries, directly after eating, they have for hours better performance in school. They measured that. It's fantastic. Blueberries are really super cool. And bananas. So when you put these things into a fruit salad over a dressing, and the dressing is not runny enough, too thick, you have a problem because, you can still eat it and enjoy it. But I show you what happens when I put this dressing in my fruit salad and into a glass to serve it, because you can see what I'm talking about when I put it into the glass to serve it. This is my balloon glass. It's nice because I can look inside from the sides and you see what happens inside. And here you see what I'm talking about. I put now the fruit and the dressing into this glass, and I want to have the effect that everything is covered with this dressing, and there are no gaps or holes or so between the fruit. That was not so nice, because when that happens, when you have these gaps where the dressing does not reach, then you will have a little bit of clumsy feeling maybe while eating the fruit salad. This is really a little bit of a random thing. If you like fruit salad without dressing, I love a fruit salad without dressing, but that's a different story. Here is the fruit salad with creamy dressing, and the creamy dressing should really be everywhere. Otherwise, you would rather not use a creamy dressing. Maybe just a little blob of cream or something on top to enjoy with the fruit, that's different. But at the dressing, it should be all over, otherwise you think there's something wrong. Yeah. Okay, that's only me. Just I'm explaining. So now I quickly go to the freezer and get the frozen fruit. Here are my frozen fruit. And I have 5 ingredients for this ice cream. It's a banana ice cream with a little bit of strawberry flavor. I have frozen bananas, the main part, see. I freeze them the night before, latest. They need overnight to get really, maybe 4 or 5 hours would be enough, but the night is good to make it really cold, and they need to be really ripe. Because when they are not so ripe, the bananas, ripe in the sense of the outside can also turn brown, and they're already brown in the banana, but the inside is still white. With that kind of banana, you have the perfect texture for the ice cream. And the food processor with the S-blade is the tool I need most favorably for making scoops right away. If you have a power blender only, or another blender, it's not so easy to blend the bananas. And it can be a little bit warm. You need too long, and then you have to freeze it again before you make the scoops. Otherwise, you can also eat the ice cream in a swirl or in a creamy form, not so cold. It's also nice, yeah. But you want to have the scoops, I would say take this tool. So now I put the bananas into the food processor for the S-blade. First ingredient, number 1. Then the strawberries. And I was lucky to find these because they are really tasty. Strawberries and different frozen fruit are wonderful in general. You get one from the supermarket or so. It's a wonderful thing, and it allows us to have all kinds of fruit all over the year. It's perfect. They're high nutritious because they freeze them right after the harvest, so they're high nutrition. Nothing decays, a little bit only. So strawberries, bananas, a nice combination because the bananas support the flavor of the strawberries in a similar way as vanilla does. Not perfect vanilla, but in a similar way, just I'm saying. And then I have a trick. I use cashew flour to make the ice cream really creamy. A Blitz ice cream, oftentimes, you know, professional chefs, they say, Blitz ice cream, you know, the ice machine, you need an ice machine to make it really. But when you use this trick with the cashew flour, you almost need no ice machine. It's really wonderful, perfect. Cashews are perfect for that. They make it really creamy. Other nuts are also nice. Walnuts, hazelnuts, almonds, you name it. Also seeds like hemp seeds, for example. So that is a cool thing. And here, the coffee. Well, the electric coffee grinder, it just gave a little sound. That is a nice tool to make the cashew flour yourself. You just take seconds to make the flour. So that is a creamy thing, and now I support the flavor of the ingredients, the bananas and mostly of the strawberries, and I use a little bit of date mousse and a little lemon juice, half a lemon, juiced. And both of these ingredients have been in the freezer too, only for 10 minutes or so, because when you have a little bit more cold ingredients, then you have a little bit more time to process. And the longer you can process before it melts, the better the texture. So, blender dance for Blitz ice cream. This looks perfect. Have a look for yourself. Here, looks like a perfect Blitz ice cream to me. So, let's check it. Yeah, if you want to feel it, it's nice. Texture is good. Might be scoopable. So, my favorite tool here these days. And yes, I see the texture is nice. I have to be quick. It melts. The more ingredients to put into this ice cream, the more ingredients that are not wholly frozen, like cashew flour is not frozen, the date mousse is not frozen, lemon juice is not really frozen. So the earlier it melts. And the more difficult it is, the quicker you have to work. But I can see that so far the scoops are beautiful, not too soft yet. And that is a little bit, well, just from the outside, something superficial. But it's true, we eat with the eyes first. It's not just a meaningless saying, there's something truth to it also. Have a look. It's my ice cream, my strawberry ice cream and a strawberry blueberry salad with a cinnamon yogurt. I love it already. I want to taste it right now, but I have to run. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my video, subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day. And enjoy the endless vegan variety, our gift from nature. And if you want to make a donation, there is a little button under the video called Thanks. You can make a donation. And you all can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and X.